What's up, YouTube? Gonna be doing some new things. Just started up my YouTube channel, and I have EFACO 5 and Dark MX 1000 to thanks. What's up, YouTube? Just starting off some new videos. This is kind of an intro. Kind of introduce what I'm going to be doing, and what are the things that I use. I'd like to put out a special thanks to EFACO 5 and Dark MX 1000 for kind of inspiring me to do this. I don't have all the newer stuff that they have, as I don't really have the money to do that. But I would like to, kind of show off things that, maybe that they haven't shown off, and, using some older technology, but you know what? It's still the greatest stuff out there. Price versus performance. It's unbelievable stuff, and hopefully you guys can get some good use out of it. All right. Well, first I would like to start by showing off the equipment that I use. It's a Samsung 20-inch monitor, 1600 by 1200 resolution. The keyboard is a Satek Eclipse 3 gaming keyboard. You can change the LEDs for the backlight and everything like that. The mouse is a G5, Logitech G5, 2000 DPI. Awesome for games. Then we go to the case. The case is a Coolmaster half 932. It's got a blue LED in the front that I added on the inside. Blows across the memory. On the bottom, it's got a red LED, 230mm fan that cools down all the hard drive bays. And then we'll go over to the top here. The top has another 230mm fan, non-LED. This one's an exhaust fan. Come down to the side. It's got a window just above the CPU heatsink. And we come down to the side here, and it's got another 230mm fan. This one's for an intake. And then it's got a couple of, vents right there. I have it up on wheels, so that way there's extra clearance, because the power supply is mounted on the bottom, so I don't want it sucking up, too much or overheating, due to lack of circulation and venting. Alright, so we'll open it up. I'll show you the inside. Okay, we'll start from the bottom, I guess. The power supply is a Coolmaster 1200 watt PSU modular design. Then the sound card is a Sound Blaster X-Fi Fatality Edition. Great sound card. People say, oh, the price tag of it is like $150. I absolutely think that's worth it. There's not a lot of things that you can justify that kind of price tag on, but that sound card is just unbelievable. Then we go to the video card. It's an XFX ATI Radeon 4850. It's only got a single power, 6-pin power, so it doesn't use a whole lot of power, wattage and things like that. The memory is 8 gig of G.Skill DDR2 800, and it's got a 44412 for timings, so it's real nice and tight. Then we got a 140mm fan in the rear for an exhaust. And then the CPU is a Q6600 overclocked to 3.2. And the next video, I'll start going over like my BIOS settings and showing you how to overclock the Q6600. The heatsink is a Arctic Freezer 7. It's got a 92mm fan blowing on that. And I must say, for that small of a heatsink, it does the job extremely well. I've had this thing up to 3.6, and I think the max temp under Prime 95 was like 65 or 68 or something like that, which isn't that bad considering what the the size of the heatsink. As you can see here on the side, you got the the drive bays, DVD-ROM, things like that. I got 2 of them in there. One uses LightScribe and the other one's just a regular one, but it's 22 speed, and the LightScribe one on the bottom is just 20. And then down over here you have the hard drive bays. which you can put in 5 hard drives, and I have them mounted on the top there. They are both Western Digital Caviar Black hard drives. The top one's a 500 gig, and the bottom one is a 1 terabyte. I have to say they are the fastest hard drives I've used, other than a solid state drive. But the price you get them for and the performance that they offer you is just awesome. It's unbelievable performance that you can get. I did have a Raptor, a 300 gig Raptor, and I ended up returning it. It wasn't, I couldn't justify the $220 price tag on it, that, the minimal gains that I was getting, loading and things like that. It just wasn't worth it, so I just stuck with those. But, alright, well, that's pretty much it of the equipment. I do have a secondary monitor here. It's I believe it's a 17-inch. It's a little bit older, but you know what? It does the job. I do, not a lot, but some Photoshop work and some 3D modeling, so it comes in handy when I can move the tools over and kind of surf the web to grab images that I need, or look up tutorials, whatever. Alright, so we'll put a conclusion to this intro video, and the next video you see, I will probably be going over some of the BIOS settings of my rig, and kind of help you guys out with whatever I can. I'm gonna do some motherboard for the my motherboard I have is a MSI P45 Platinum, and I know I had a lot of problems installing it, getting the RAM to work properly, overclocking. Oh, actually, overclocking was extremely easy, and I've read a lot of forums that people were having trouble overclocking, their Q6600, and I just want to show them how I did it, and maybe it can kind of help them out. Anyone else that has the MSI P45 Platinum, maybe it'll give them a hand and help them overclock their 6600 a little bit further. So, alright guys, well, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll talk to you later.